So I committed my document, my changes to the local repository. So what is a local repository and what is a remote repository? So as a Git is a distributed version control system. So each and whatever the client, like no, even your local repo is behave will behave like a server. So whatever the changes you just did, those are there with your local repository, and it is not yet pushed to the remote repository. So so whatever the branches visible over here, these are all local repositories. So how we do in the server. So I'll show you how Git will manage that. So this is the one. So here Git will have the entire repo structure and the revisions related to the repository. Okay. So now we added the docs and we are in the branch de d100 add sem docs. Okay. And it got, so now we need to merge this change to master branch because we are done, we added some code and we added some docs. Now we would like to merge to master branch. How can we do that? So first let's push this to remote server. Push to track or matching branch. Push to track or matching branch. Custom ref. Push. So it pushed to the remote branch. Let me log into my GitLab and let's see whether it got pushed or not. This is my GitLab and load. Okay, you push to see here itself and the project itself. I am able to see you push to defect DE100 add SCM docs less than a minute. So if you see a change has been done by me and it is showing here. Okay, if I go to this, so I'll be able to see this is the change set. Go to this change set and I added a doc. It is visible. One changed file. Okay. So now, see these additions and deletions are like text, but not files. So one changed file is there here. So now, let me create merge request. So now as I mentioned, someone has to review the code. Let us say you added some code at the end of the day, you would like to merge, but there is always better practice. Someone else can review and comment on it so that two eyes can figure out is there any loopholes with the logic what we wrote and whether it is going to work in all cases or not. At least they can have a glance and the coding standards whether the declare the function names or function definitions are smaller or class names are good, following conventions or not. This kind of quick code review will help us to make our code managed better. So that is why we need to create a merge request. So I created a merge request. So DE added SCM docs, title, description, write preview, assignee. So at this point of time, we are having some default assignee for this. So approvals required, I am making it as one because I am demoing this, but we can make it as many approvals as possible. So by default, this repository is having default approvers, but we'll add that here. So source branch, target branch is master. Okay, so that's all we need to do. Submit merge request, then it will submit. So now if you see, we created that. This is the title from the description what we gave when we committed. And if you wanted to add some more comments, you can do that. And assignee, there is none. but like no approvals required. As of now we kept one, but in administration what we can do is we can give minimum number of approvals. So now I invited Surya at Google Microsoft to approve this because this is my developer account. So and I am creating a merge request. Approvers is invalid. Okay, new merge request. Okay, fine. I think because it is approvers is invalid, it is mentioning because we already having that particular user as approver. So let me look into this. This is my Surya at Excel Microsoft account activity. Surya push new branch, and let me go to merge requests. I don't see any merge requests. Okay, 5 minutes ago. Open. Create merge request. So I created this.